Hello everybody, this is Jonathan, and today I'll be doing a technical video on how my code works with a vending machine. So yeah, let's get started right now. So as you guys can see, I have added some comments in. Basically comments are used to tell you what your goals are, what you want to do with them for program, what you want to improve on, or to describe how the code works. So for example, over here I have some comments about what needs to be done. So as you guys can see, the code only works on Linux as it seems that unilisted.h is created for Unix systems. This will allow me to use a sleep command, which will allow me to pause the program to make it go to sleep for a few seconds. It's not supported by Windows, so for Windows I would have to use windows.h, and that is also not supported by Linux. So in that case, what I had to do was that for the libraries, I had to do an if statement. So if it's running Windows, use this library. Else, if it's running Linux or FreeBSD or whatever system that we may be using that is Unix, then use this library. And an end for if statement. So it's nothing special, it's just to tell you if it's running Windows, use this library, else use another library. IOStream is used for input and output. It allows me to display text to the screen. It allows me to get input from the user. Okay, so I'm going to go to the main function because it's where it starts. So here is the main function. As you guys can see, I've got int main, I've got int main menu, main money back, I've got believe equals to true. Now these three variables are not needed, so all I need to worry about is int money, because that is what we're going to be asking from the user. Okay, so over here you can see it's going to be the title. It says Vending Machine by Jonathan Stedman. NDL, and then after that, NDL basically means a new line. How much money do you want to put into the vending machine? So this is just displaying some text. And sin is what allows to get the user's input. Once the user has given it an input, that means that this integer, this number variable, will be given the value. So for example, if I enter 20, then 20 will go into this variable. While money is less than and equal to 0, or if money is bigger than 60, then what should happen is that it should display an error and require the user to re-enter the money. Over here, what I have is cout, your limit to spend is how much you have entered into the terminal. That is not less than, that is not 0 or less, or that is not bigger than 60. So yeah, that should be your limit. So for example, if I put down 20, then it will display your limit to spend is £20. After that, what will happen is that the main function is going to call in the main menu function. So as you guys can see, main menu equals to main menu function money. So money will be sent all the way to the main menu function. So let's go to it right now. By the way, everything in the main function will be the first one to run. Now where is the code for the, here it is. So int, and then as you guys can see the symbol, the reason why I added the symbol in is so that way the variable stays the same and does not have a copy, because if you don't include it, so if you keep like this, then what will happen is that this will be a copy and will not update the main variable. But we want to include this so that we actually uses this variable. So over here, so you guys can see we got int option. So this is basically we get the user input, and based on the user input we'll do a command. So while it's true, that means running forever until the user exits from the program. Display for main menu. So as you guys can see, we got select drinks, we got select snacks, and we got few balance, we got add more money or 5 to exit. And over there we'll be calling in different types of functions. So here is if option equals to 4, int money equals to add money to money. So this will allow people to enter more money into the system. Else if it's 5, then it should be running equals to false, and it should be cout u change is being processed. So this displays some text, which change is being processed as you have decided to exit for a program. if def window. So basically that means if it's running Windows, you use this one. Else, you use this deep command. This one is the windows.h library, and it does it in milliseconds, whereas the one for Linux library does it in seconds. So these two are the main differences, and that's why this one will be a lot bigger than this one. And if your change is, so this basically ends this command, you just display some text, return 0, so this should just exit. What we also have over here is that we've got another function. So if I press on to 1, then it should take you to drinks by money. So for money variable will be sent to drinks by. So this does display a whole list of drinks, and we can set which drink we want, and then it should top that drink. Else if option equals to 3, then it should display your balance, because 3 is to view the balance. So just show up how much money you've got into the system. Option 2 allows you to buy a snack. Else, if it's not within the if it's not within the main menu, then it will display an error message that says, "Please select from this list," and it will ask for the user input again. Return 0. Return 0 just exit from the command. Yeah. Well, to keep on running until the user decides to exit. And now I'm going to go all the way up to describe what does the add money function do. So int add money, and so this basically means that it will not change. It will be the same variable as you have used before. It will not copy it. We have int add money. So how much money do you want to put into the vending machine? The user enters the money. Well, money is not less than 0, and if money is not larger than 60, then it should display an error. Please enter for a minimum £1 and maximum of £60. Then the user will be required to add in more money to the system to re-enter for money. And then the money should be equal to add money plus money. So it does all this calculation. See out your limit to spend is how much money we have added to the system. Return 0. We also have drinks by, which will be a list of drinks that we can buy. And this will keep on running until the user decides to go back to the main menu. So I'm going to go through small parts of it, because it's basically the same for the rest of the code. So while running equals to true, that means if it's still running, then if money equals to 0, then it do sorry, we ran out of money, please add money to the vending machine. Okay, so we ran out of money, it will display this error if we got money equals to 0. Then if I'm larger than that, then it should ask for the user input. If set money is larger than 11, then it should display an error message, please select from the list. Then it should ask for the user input to select from this list again. If the user presses 11, then it should just exit and go back to the main menu, because running goes to false. And as you guys can see, running goes to true, but now it's set to false, meaning that it will go back to the main menu because it's no longer running. So return money. So this will just return the money to the end user. Switch, select drink into main menu. So over here, I have used the specialty, which is going to be like a switch case. So switch, select drink into main menu. I don't know why I got main menu here, but okay. So case 1, if money is larger or equal to 2, then do cout, you have chosen Japanese shake, Nichishi, and DL, cout, processing your payment. Okay, so over here, as you guys can see, as we had last time, this is for Windows. It does it in milliseconds because it uses a different library. This is for Linux one, so it's going to do it in seconds, and this is the end for if statement. Over here, as you guys can see, we have a cout, where you have finished processing your order and your drink has been dispensed. So this displays the message, int money back equals to money minus £2. So how much money we'll have, for example, £20, it will subtract £2 from it. Money equals to money back. Cout, your change is how much change you got left from the drink that we have bought. And over here it says, please select another drink or exit. Else, we can't afford this drink, please select another drink. So if you don't have £2, or don't have anything more than that, it will display an error message and telling you to select another drink. And it's basically the same for the other drinks. The only difference is the price, as you guys can see, but it's basically the same process. And it's basically the same for the snacks as well. As you guys can see, while running your tutorial, it goes for all that, it displays off a list. It does the same thing really. Where I've chosen Kit Kat, processing your payment. Then it does all the calculations, money subtract, remain money from £3. So as you guys can see, we can select whatever snack we want from the menu, and we can choose to exit from the menu as well. Int balance. So this one is a function that will allow you to view the balance. That's all it does. So here, as you guys can see, it uses the int money variable equals to main menu function, cout balance equals to money, ndl return 0. So it just shows up how much money we've got in the system. That's basically it really. Yeah, that's basically it really. There's all the code to it. Now I'm going to show you guys how it runs. So if you click on to run, how much money do you want to put in the vending machine? If I do like this money, then it'll show an error. But I want to put in £12. I have entered £12 to the system. You can now go and select a drink. It should display a whole list of drinks. I don't know why it's showing up you. That's a bit confusing to me. But now we can select 3 if we truly wanted to. And now we're going to buy some Coca-Cola. Once I've bought some Coca-Cola, it should show you how much money we've got left. So for example, I got £7 left. Now I can press on to 11 to exit. And now I want to be able to enter a snack. So I can go ahead and do that. I want to have the mushy, so I press on to 4. Now I can press on to enter, processing my payment. Yeah, we finished processing your payment. It should show up your change back. It's £0. So I ran out of money, please add money to the vending machine. So I can click onto 4. That will allow me to enter more money to the vending machine. I can do £12. So now I've got £12 in the system. I'm going to go back to snacks. I'm going to go there, I'm going to buy the Tokyo banana and press onto the enter key. Now it should be processing my payment. It should take 4 seconds. Well, yes, that is done. Now I'm going to do 11. I've got £9 left. I'm going to go back and select another drink. And now the drink I really want to buy is going to be the Japanese shake. Because I love Japanese shake. Don't we all? Now we can press on to 11 to exit. And now we can click onto the 3 button to view a balance. And now we've got £7. Now I click on to 5. And what should happen is that all change is being processed. All change back is £7. I don't quite know why it's showing up this U, because for Linux it works by showing up a pound, but this U seems a bit confusing to me. But yeah, this is how basically it works. It is a bunch of functions that will allow me to categorize these the code to make it a lot more readable and to make it easier to understand. So yeah, this is why I like using functions, because you can just separate each different components from each other. So for example, if I just use a main function, it will just look really messy and it will not be as readable. But if I do something like this, then the main menu will be separated from the main function, and so with a balance, and we can just keep calling them in, and we can just keep on sharing for same function, for same variable to each other, as you guys can see. So that's why I like using functions, because you can organize the code and also just looks a lot nicer and a lot more readable. But yeah, if you like this video, please put a like and please subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye bye.